All right, so I have been keeping up with this Kylie Rodney case, right? And if you're not sure what it is, let me just give you a quick synopsis. Early August, I believe, 16-year-old girl goes to a party, winds up missing. Couple dudes known as AWP, couple days or a week later, find her, find her car in the water in California, upside down. Supposed girl's dead body in car. They get car out. Family's mad at AWP for finding her body. Long story short, everything's all just a mumbo jumbo mess, right? But there's one dude named All American Dream Chasers, quotation marks around All American, Tony Dodge, right? And Ryan Upchurch, who I look up to as like an idol almost. I love Ryan. I've been following him since 2017. I've watched a lot of his older content. I'm a big Upchurch fan. Right. Now, I don't agree with every single thing Ryan has said about this Kylie Rodney case, but I do agree with most of it. I'm on the fence here and there with some things, but most of the shit they are providing, I agree with. Now, with that being said, it has come out that Tony Dodge is, from what I've heard, this is not full fact. This is from what I've heard, what I've seen, and what is being presented to me as a human being. I could possibly agree. However, it is being brought up that he's a pedophile. He's a creep. He was talking about gangbanging someone, and he's a big deflector. This is what I've seen with my own eyes from the evidence provided to me. Now, with that being said, I have a theory about him. Here we go. So, I think this Xanamay girl is very sus, right? I think a lot of us could agree, or we could just agree to disagree. Whatever. So, with that being said, she had said earlier today in another stream, another panel, that correct me if I'm wrong, she agreed that, or not agreed, she was a fan of his for a while. She called in or donated to one of his shows, or she donated to one of his shows and then called in, and then he asked her to be on the panel or something along those lines, correct? And then he asked her, this is out of her mouth, he asked her to be on the page 4 times. And she said, I believe she said yes on the 4th time, right? And it has come to fruition, or to light, whatever, that Tony Dodge has a thing for women. And if I'm stuttering and mumbling here and there, don't mind it. It's because it's fucking, what time is it right now? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm very tired. I've been up since, what time have I been up since? Like 8:30? Yeah, I've been up since 8:30. I had an interview with my dad's plumber union out here in New York. So, yeah. But anyways, so he has a thing with women. Apparently he has 3 female mods. He supposedly, putting it out there, supposedly abused a female moderator. Mentally, she feels, I believe. I hope she gets, the mental help she needs if she does so feel that way. Anyways, so he seems to have this infatuation with women, right? What if, so hear me out, what if he somehow took a massive liking to Xanamay for whatever reason, right? Kept begging her to be on the panel, and she kept saying no, but on the 4th time she was like, all right, fuck it, right? What if he had like this massive crush on her, because it seemed like he was simping for the girl, what's her name, Sammy or Sam? It seemed like he was simping for her. She's 18, so I get it, she's of legal age, but massive age gap is so so cringe, bro. So cringe. I'm sorry. Right? So, regardless. So, what if he took a liking to Xanamay because she was I think she is around his age or in that age group, right? What if the reason his Facebook was pinging in Truckee, California, and the Ukraine. Now, I don't know if you can do this. I think you can on your Facebook, because I know he said his phone or whatever said he pinged in Truckee, California, and in Ukraine, right? What if it has something to do with Xanamay? That's what I'm trying to get at. His Facebook pinging in Truckee, California, and in the Ukraine. What if that has something to do with Xanamay? And him having some sort of crush on her, some sort of infatuation with her, whatever it may be. Because if you think about it, Xanamay was in Truckee, California. This whole thing is taking place in Truckee, California. Xanamay's from the Ukraine, and he's phone pinged in the Ukraine, even though he wasn't actually in the fucking Ukraine, right? So, with that being said, I think he had taken a liking to her in some sort of way, and he kind of showed that maybe some weird way by saying, oh, look at my phone, I'm in Truckee, California. Oh, look at my phone, I'm in the Ukraine, right? But what I want to know is, okay, you took a liking to Xanamay, that's whatever, but what specifically made you want to put yourself in both Truckee, California, and the Ukraine, right? With if you're taking a liking to Xanamay, that kind of confuses me. I know I'm like all over the place. I'm going off the top of my head, just with the wheels that are turning right now. But if you could find a way to compress basically what I'm getting at, right? Then I think you'll understand exactly what I'm saying. But the way I see it is that if he had a thing for her, she must have said something to him, or whether it be on a live stream or off a live stream, that she was going to Truckee, because that's why he pinged that's why he pinged his Facebook in Truckee. Whether he was there or not, I don't know. I can't confirm it. I can't deny it. But I believe she said early on, when this thing was still fresh, she was, before as Ryan started calling her out, she, I believe, said she was either in Truckee or going to Truckee. I think something with that had to do with Tony pinging there. With the Ukraine, I think that's kind of hinting at something with Xanamay. Maybe, I don't know. But that's what I'm getting at, is the pings of Truckee and Ukraine are attached to him maybe taking some sort of liking to Xanamay. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. Again, right? But what I want to know from this whole thing is if Xanamay said something to him towards like where she left the panel that one time very upset because Ryan was calling her out. Tony did nothing, according to what people were saying. Right? But he kind of did in a way. If you go back and watch it, Ryan called her a bitch, and Tony literally said, "Come on, man, don't call her a bitch." Right? So, regardless of what you think of all that, I think they had maybe a little something going on the side. And Tony's wife didn't know, right? Tony didn't stick up for her, for Xanamay, at all, when Ryan was attacking her, essentially. She got mad. She messaged him or spoke to him, whatever it may be, either later that night, later that day, whatever, or the next day, saying, you're an asshole, go fuck yourself, this, that, and the other. And that's why they're basically butting heads now. And that's why I think she doesn't like him and he basically doesn't like her. Is because she might have had some choice words to say to him. And he didn't like it, so he now is gonna slander her, and she's now gonna slander him because she's like, okay, you're gonna slander me, I'm gonna slander you back. So it's just gonna be like two rams butting heads. That's what I want to know, if that's how it kind of went down, if that's exactly how it went down, whatever it may be. I'm genuinely curious. Now, I know I'm mainly a gaming channel, right? It's in my name. It's literally all my content. You might be wondering, why the fuck are you going into true crimes? I've loved true crimes forever. You could ask my mother. I used to fall asleep in her when I was younger. I used to fall asleep in her room watching Forensic Files. I love Forensic Files. I love watching it. I love forensics. I love all that stuff. It's very interesting to me, right? I took forensics 1 and 2 in high school in my in my junior year, passed them with flying colors. The reason I never went into that industry is because math was never my strong suit, and in order to do that, you needed to be good in math and a lot of other things, and you needed a lot of degrees and all that stuff. So like that kind of didn't interest me at the time to get as like a job. Basically is what I'm trying to get at, is I never saw it as a career. I just saw it as like a cool, interesting thing on the side. And I've been following this case ever since I saw the first post from Ryan all the way up till now. And that's mainly the main reason I know about this, is watching a couple other YouTubers here and there, and then watching Ryan, watching all those guys break everything down, pull bits and pieces out, show evidence here and there from their mouths, and people be like, no, that's fake. How is it fake if it's coming from their mouth? Are you that stupid, bro? Like, I don't understand. That doesn't get, like, I don't get it. So, yeah. But anyways, and by the way, if anybody's wondering why I don't have, like, a flash on or anything like that, or why it's so dark, I'm literally laying in my bed right now, trying to go to sleep at 2:17 in the morning. So I had this, wild wheel turning in my head about this theory. So I had to say it. I had to get it out there. I have to have it on video form to have on my YouTube for a little later. If it gains popularity, cool. If it doesn't, whatever. And if you're saying, oh, why are you being a coward and not showing your face? Just literally scroll through my channel and you'll find a couple, I think like 1 or 2 videos from like a month ago with my face in it. I think there's like 2 videos in the last month with my face in it. And if not, you could literally go to my Twitch, twitch.tv/StevenJansky17. I stream on there almost daily with a face cam. So I'm not hiding my face whatsoever. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not even going to say the usual things that I would normally say in my videos. I'm just going to end it here. And just remember, I think we have a super chat.